Hello, welcome to my study video, and today I'm shadowing with nothing here. I end up with shadowing about time once time and nothing here too. So I study with nothing here and about time, and maybe I have I should too. I should too. I should to review these two movies. So the most important thing is consistency and reviewing yourself, repeat yourself. So if you shadowing just one time is not enough for the study English with shadowing movie. So many times reviewing and repeated the movie. So I need to this two movie. So today is shadowing with Notting Hill, and this week I have one interview and one test, but it doesn't matter to my English study. It doesn't matter at my English study. Anyway, where is my AirPod? My AirPod. I found it, and this is Diet Coke made by Pepsi. Zero calorie and zero sugar and lime flavor and zero caffeine. I drink coffee every day, so I realized I should to decrease the coffee drink. So caffeine is good for your focus and weight when you have to focus and exercise like that. But drink too much caffeine is not good for your health, so I decided to decrease some caffeine, and that's why I drink zero caffeine Coke. That's why I find zero caffeine Coke and zero sugar Coke. It's not bad. I like this flavor. It's delicious as much as not Diet Coke. I recommend this. This is day 50. Day 50. If you ever seen my first day of study English video, maybe not. Can you find the difference between first day and 50 days? Did you feel that? Did you feel what do you talk about that? Find some feel some progress. My English pronounce and intonation feel naturally, or did you understand my English? What do I want to talk to you? Anyway, I think I feel some progress of my English study is more naturally to talk about what I think and more expression and more progress, maybe specifically my my pronunciation is more naturally than my first day of study English. I'm Other things are important too, maybe grammar and word and intonation, but more I want to my pronunciation is more like British English, modern RP, you know. So I focus on my pronunciation and intonation. What do you think of that? Uh, I feel some progress of my pronunciation and intonation of English speaking, but it's not enough at English. So I have to plan of my YouTube video. 22 people subscribe my video, so I want to more people watch my content and subscribe my channel. So I plan to challenge, uh, maybe 50-day challenge or 100-day challenge. I upload this frame of video too. Day one, day two of my daily video of my daily English study video is two. Upload two, but I have to plan to clearly see my progress of my English. So I I had to plan of that video. You watch feel you feel clear. You watch my you you see you know my what is anyway planned my video. Mm, ah I using translator and say I'm planning content that people can clearly see progress when they see it. So I planning a content people clearly see progress on my English. So anyway, let's start today's English. Finally, today is 50 days of my English study journey. I'm very, I'm very, I'm feel good. This is my first time, ah, not first time, but almost, uh, uh, I, I, I had a hard time doing something consistently, but do it, I studied with 50 days to stick to it, and this is very grateful and um, I and thank you for my subscriber and comment that help me to stick to it. So very helpful for me. And 2024 year, this year is remaining less than 100 days. So I recommend you start something. Yeah, and 100 days enough to start something. I think so. I I think if you watch this video, and why you watch this I don't know, but if you watch this video and see my content, I recommend you start to something and upload that to YouTube. It's very helpful for your routine and stick to it consistently. So I recommend, and let's start today's study. Anyway, let's start today's study. And today's study is shadowing nothing here. Shadowing nothing here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I had to leave. I don't want to disturb. Yeah, yeah. I had to leave. I didn't want to disturb. I had to leave. I had to leave. I didn't want to disturb. 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 How have you been? I don't know. Everything was much the same. I don't know. Everything was the same, you know. I don't know. Everything was the same, you know. When they changed the law, Spike and I marry immediately. When they changed the law, Spike and I will marry immediately. When they changed the law, Spike and I will marry immediately. 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 Oh, what glory! Where is you? I've watched you in wonder. Oh, what glory! Where is you? I've watched in wonder. Oh, what glory! Oh, words! Oh, words! Glory! Thank you, I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. Thanks anyway. Thank you, I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. But yesterday, the actors asked you who I was. You just dismissed me out of that. But yesterday, the actor asked you who I was. You just dismissed me out of that, out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, the but yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. Dismiss me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you, asked you, asked you, asked you. But yesterday, that actor asked you, asked you. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. Asked you. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. I heard you had a microphone and I have headphone. I heard you had a microphone, I had headphones. I heard you had a microphone, I had headphones. Will you tell her I'll ring her back? Her back. Perfect timing, as ever. Martin, hold for a second. Hold for a second. Port a second. Port a second. I'm a fairly level-headed, broke, not often, but I'm a fairly level-headed, not often, in and out of love, but and I look, I'm a fairly level-headed, broke, not often, in and out of love, but and I look, I'm a fairly level-headed, broke, not often. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. I'm a fairly, I'm a fairly I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. And I look, I'm a fairly I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. I'm a fairly level-headed flock, not often in and out of love. Not often in and out of love. Can I just say no to you? Kind request and leave it at that. Can I just say no to your kind request and leave it at that? Can I just... The thing is, with you the thing is, with you I'm in love, danger. With you I'm in real, danger. The thing is, with you I'm in real, danger. The thing is, with you I'm in real danger. The thing is, with you I'm in real danger. Danger. It seems like a perfect situation. It seems it's like a perfect situation. Far from that. Apart from that. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that. Apart from that. For temple viewers. It seems like a perfect. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that. Paul, temple viewers. Paul, temple of yours. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that, Paul, temple of yours. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that, Paul, temple of yours. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that, Paul, temple of yours. But my relatively inexperienced heart, would I fear not recover if I was once again? But my relatively inexperienced heart recover if I was once again, cause aside absolute relatively inexperienced heart, would I fear not recover if I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be? Not recover if I was once again cast aside, cast aside, cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be. Expect to be. But my relatively inexperienced heart would I fear not recover if I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be. But my relatively inexperienced heart would I fear not recover if I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be. But my relatively inexperienced heart would I fear not recover if I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be. Absolutely expect to be. There are just too many pictures of you, too many films. There are just too many pictures of you, too many films. There are just too many pictures of you, too many films. There are just too many pictures of you, too many films. There are just too many pictures of you, too many films. You'd go, well bugged. You'd go, I'll be well bugged. basically. You'd go and I'll be well buggered, basically. Well buggered, basically. I'm living Notting Hill. You live in Beverly Hills. I live in Notting Hill. You live in Beverly Hills. I live in Notting Hill. You live in Beverly Hills. Everyone in the world knows who you are. My mother has trouble remembering my name. It's hard to shadowing, mimicking is speaking this sentence. Everyone in the world knows who you are. My mother has trouble remembering my name. I watched Notting Hill maybe 10 times, maybe, and I know ah I remember most of the script, but this this part is hard to following the actors speaking. It's too fast and too fast, and it's hard to realize the word because maybe short sound. It's hard to realize the sentence. Everyone in the world knows who you are. It's too fast. 이렇게 everyone in the world, everyone in the world, everyone in the world who knows who you are, knows who you are, knows who you are. My mother has trouble remembering my name. World, everyone in the world knows who you are. My mother has trouble remembering my name. Everyone in the world knows who you are, but my mother hard to remember my name. Absolutely. Never trust a vegetarian. Absolutely. Absolutely. Never trust a vegetarian. Absolutely. Never trust a vegetarian. Absolutely. Turn down. Turn down, Moscow. That painting. That painting is in original. That painting is in the original, is it? But she said, but she said, but she said she wanted to go out with you. Well, that's nice. Sort of sweet, actually. It was sort of sweet, actually. I mean, I know she's an actress and all that. So she can deliver a line. Deliver a line. I mean, I know she's an actress and all that, so she can deliver a line. I mean, I know she's an actress and all that, so she can deliver a line. But she said she might be as famous as can be, but also she's just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. But she said she might be as famous as she can be, but also she was just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. But she said she might be as famous as she can be, but also that she was just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. But she said she might be as famous as she can be, but also that she was just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. Oh, son of a dog, I've made the wrong decision. Son of a dog, I've made the wrong decision, haven't I? Haven't I? Max, how fast is your car? How fast is your car? I walk. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. Work for the. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. I work for the Inhouse magazine. There. That's right. I work for there, Inhouse magazine. That's right. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. That's right. I work for the Inhouse magazine. Okay, repeat once again. Or script that I write like that. Thank you. I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. Thank you. I don't know what it's for. What is for? What is for? Thank you. I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. Thank you. I don't know what it's for, but thanks anyway. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. But yesterday, that actor asked you who I was, and you just dismissed me out of hand. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed bloke. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed bloke. Not often in out of hand. Sorry, that's wrong. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed bloke. Not often in and out of love. And I look, I'm a fairly level-headed bloke. Not often in and out of love. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that, poor temper of yours. It seems like a perfect situation. Apart from that, poor temper of yours. But my relatively inexperienced heart would I fear fear, not recover. Ear, fear, fear, not recover. If I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be, absolutely expect to be. This is hard part. I fear not recover. If I was once again cast aside, as I would absolutely expect to be. I had to when I'm saying absolutely, it's hard to me. Maybe you don't understand, but it's hard to me to pronounce absolutely. Absolutely. But my relatively inexperienced heart would I fear not recover if I was once again cast aside as I would absolutely expect to be. That's right. That's right. I work for their in-house magazine. Work for their in-house magazine. That's right. I work for their in-house magazine. That's right. I work for their in-house magazine. Okay. I didn't write today's diary, sorry. But I'm like the diary. I write the diary today's night. So don't worry about that. And I'm writing it like that. And thank you for watching today's video. And maybe aha, 97 days left 2000 this year. So if you think I don't archive this year, anything of this year, but that's okay. If you had in your mind had to do something or do planning, it's not too late. It's not too late to start something in this year. So you have a planning, just do it immediately. That's important, and I will do that too. I'm planning another challenge, like maybe algorithm coding problem solving skills at coding programming. That's called algorithm, and I study algorithm in this year because this Friday I have a algorithm test. I had an algorithm test, but I don't had study algorithm in my life, so maybe I failed that exam. So I decide to prepare algorithms. So I study algorithm plan. I planning an algorithm study like this English learning, and I recommend you to start something in this year. And life is long. 2024 is not last year in your life. So to start something and to stick to that, that's more important than do something in year. I using translator. Aha. Okay. 2024 is not your last year. So it's more important to start something and stick with it. That's more important. S- Uh, that's my. mm, I'm not a great person, but I'm not a great person. Yeah. But anyway, I recommend to start something in today. So thank you for watching this video, and finally I'm finally reached the 50 days of studying English. I'm very happy now. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and I didn't quit this type of video upload. So if you like this content, comment down below, and thank you for watching and subscribe and all your comment, and see you next video.